We are building the biggest power plant you've ever seen, and he is probably so angry right now, as you guys can see with all the emotes.
Oh, no, Stewie's having a tantrum.
I just made the most toxic Xbow deck in the history of Clash Royale. A lot of people hate Xbow more than anything. We don't have one. We've got double the trouble with Mirror. This deck is so good because your opponent will oftentimes think that they will completely be free to cycle their cards in the back when they see a defensive Xbow. But you go in for your Xbow Mirror in the opposite lane as soon as they drop a P.E.K.K.A, a Mega Knight, or anything hefty in the back, and you shatter their tower because they've got no tank left. So let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance with the new best Xbow deck that I just made. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag. While I take full-time college courses, creator code SirTag allows me to still upload daily videos. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and making the YouTube dream possible. So here we go, guys. We're gonna sauce out of good luck, and you already know the deal. If we log the tower, a lot of times your opponent will get overzealous and they'll be like, wait, you logged my tower, I have to drop something. That's exactly what we see here. He responds with a big fat Mama Electro Giant in the back, and he's like, yo, can't let that thing ever get an elixir advantage on me. So now he exhausts the Goblin Cage. I can go in for a Tesla to pulverize the rest of his spam. I'm going to wait till the last possible second, so maybe we get a lightning as well. Because then we can start to go for another Tesla. Dude, are you going to lightning this? There's no way. There's no way that you have the big balls of justice to lightning on top of a mere Tesla for negative elixir trade. Okay, so unfortunately he wasn't bad enough to do that. So we're going to have to follow up with Electric Spirit to chase down that Dark Prince and make sure that it doesn't assassinate the rest of my Xbow. But dude, we're going to Bomber, we're going to Valkyrie, and we're going to crush through whatever defensive sequence you have. Forcing out a lightning means that I get free real estate with another Xbow. So I expect if we drop a defensive Xbow on the middle, what he's going to do is he's going to Electro Giant in the back. And then we Xbow on the opposite side, and we probably just take a tower. This is what I love to do. This is how this deck works. If you don't know, you will know very soon. The strategies, the plays, they're about to unfold before your very eyes. Where is your Electro Giant? I know it's coming soon. I know it's happening. You're down a lot of elixir. There's the Electro Giant. We go for the Xbow on the opposite side, and he is going to be bewildered, he's going to be shocked, and he's going to be an exceptionally sad panda. Whatever you drop gets melted. Whatever you drop gets melted. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it majestic? Isn't it so fun to do that? Because whenever your opponent has a big fat tank of justice, so many times they'll expect to get value out of it. They'll be like, yo, I got this on deck, and then you're like, no, dude. It's a figment of your imagination. You might think that you've won right now. You might think that you're safe. But with the mirror, you are never safe from the Xbow.
You can run, but you can't hide!
We can't ever get outcycled, bro. And now we just start logging you. We start putting in the pain and the suffering, brother. I can start to log there. Oh, he gave up. He literally doesn't even want to play anymore. I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level. He just laughs and he's like, get me out of this game. I'm sorry, man.
Eventually.
So this man did not let me 3-crown him. I tried my absolute hardest. We did our leapfrog Xbow with our defensive ones, protecting our aggressive ones, but he started lightning and dropping Electric Giants, and he didn't want me to 3-crown him. Hey, we got a game against Jesse Bear. So, well, actually not Jesse Bear, Jess Bear. Guys, whenever I read a name, there's a 99% chance that I mess it up. So according to this, we will never get a name correct, ever, in all these games that we play Clash Royale.
No Balake here today. Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
But if I go for Expo in the opposite lane, at least we can take a win out of that book. You know, if I can't win in the name game, maybe I can win in the game called Clash Royale. The Electro Spirit is so broken. So not is it really good against Graveyard, but it's phenomenal against Skeleton armies. Anyone that decides to spam at the river with any bait card, it's just going to get munched on. And look at the Expo, ruining this man's entire day right out of the gate. When you see an Expo connection, it feels so good as an Expo player and miserable on the other side of it. I know that you guys probably don't all play Expo, and whenever you play against it, you're like, dude, just get me out of this game already. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose. I just don't want to play against it anymore. And I feel that. I definitely feel that. So we know he's got Musketeer. He probably doesn't know that I don't have Fireball. He doesn't know that I have the secret mirror sauce. So I really want the Tesla to start tickling the Musketeer quickly. The Bomber's going to lock onto the Muskie, but the Valkyrie does not give any extra juice here. So what I can do is I can go for an Xbow. He's going to lose it, and he might lose his mind real quick too. Oh, he's going to mortar. This is so much better for us because I'm able to go in for skeletons. Ah! Come on, man. Hog Rider Earthquake? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you joking right now? Well, it's an uphill battle right now, but I'm a believer because we've got Mirror Expo. He might just drop a mirror as well and screw me over, but there's a very low chance of that happening. Like, I would say as low of a chance of me pronouncing someone's name correctly. So we're going to go for a Tesla. We're going to start tickling him to death. We're going to Electric Spirit on top of those bats. It seems like the Bomber's just going to die, but it's okay. I'm vibing with it. Maybe he goes in for a Hog Rider right into the Tesla. That would be phenomenal because he's going to lose the Hog Rider with absolutely no elixir investment for us. We go in for skeletons on top of the Musketeer. I go for an Expo on the right-hand side. We get out the... Ooh, okay. I think he's going to Earthquake that. Is he not going to? If I go for an Expo in that spot. Oh, yes, he did! Oh, yes, he did! Oh, that's what we like to see, guys. That's exactly what we like to see. So maybe he knows my plays now. He sees the mirror. Our special tactics will not work at all points in the game, but we're still going to bait out extra elixir. So the difficulty in this matchup arises when he decides to go for a Hog Rider, and we don't target the Hog Rider first with the Tesla. But fortunately for us, we don't have that issue. We only take dubs, no L's today, baby. Okay, so if that Bomber gets ahead and we get double Expo domination on the map, I don't see any way of this man stopping it anymore. We're going to get skeletons down. He's going to go for bats. And the Electric Spirit... Oh, wait. The Electric Spirit isn't even needed. It's like late to the party. Not necessary at all, but it's just there for show. GG. Well played and peace out. If this deck demolishes people with Mortar plus an Earthquake, I mean, it's going to beat everything. It's literally not going to lose. Here we go, guys. You already know the deal. We're going to bring the pain to Mike Payne. He's not ready for this. His body cannot be prepared for the Mirror Expo. So we're going to drop our Valkyrie in the back. I can follow up with a Tesla whenever I want, but I want the Baby Dragon to lock onto the Valkyrie so then the tower is able to dismantle it. Dude, you're dropping 8 elixir in the back like it's no big deal. You madman. You absolute savage. Okay, all right, I see you. If we go for an Electric Spirit, you notice how the Barbarrel chained onto the Electric Spirit first? That gave us a lot more value. I'm going to go for a Bomber off to the side and then follow up with the Tesla so we can go and pull everything, drop really high skeletons, and... Ooh, okay, Dark Prince, I see you. You're making me a bit sad, but please don't... Oh! Yeah, that was really bad. I can't believe he locked onto the Tesla there. If only. I mean, I guess the Electric Giant did lock onto our tower, so it wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. Wow, it worked out way better. Way better than I ever anticipated. After the Knight nerf, I think Valkyrie's just 10 times better. Whether it's facing up against Elite Barbarians or Bridge Spam, sometimes it just pulls out these defenses that you just would never expect. So I can go for another Expo here. Presume he's got Lightning, so I want to space it out as much as possible so we don't give him any value from that thing. And dude, you are all about the electricity up in here. You've got the Electric Giant, you've definitely got Lightning. Maybe you've got Earthquake to make me an exceptionally sad panda, but we'll have to wait and see on that end. I want to cycle as many bombers as possible. I think that is the game plan. If we cycle multiple bombers and we just defend without having to go for a Tesla, that could be phenomenal. So I'm going to go for a Valkyrie here. I can log that back too. Dude, I don't even need to go in for a Tesla because you would lightning it and then you would go straight towards my tower. You just lightning the buildings. But now we get counter push. So you are definitely going to be a big upset panda here, brother. If that locks on the tower, this is a vibe. Barbarrel comes through. I'm going to go for very high skeletons here, and then I can follow up with an Electric Spirit and a Valkyrie afterward. I believe that Expo is going to lock onto the tower as soon as the Ice Wizard dies, and that's some cheeky chip damage, baby. Not the whole tower, but we take what we can get while we're at it. And I'm going to go and slow roll another Valkyrie, just see if we can decimate that Electric Giant and cycle back to another one. We want to get a Tesla off to the side and stop him from going in for a Lightning. So we're going to wait the last possible second and get value there. Let's go in for our Tesla here. We should be able to go and pull the Electric Giant really far away so he's not able to lightning everything at once. Get back to another Valkyrie, baby! That's what we like to do. And after his lightning's out of cycle, I don't know how he defends this. Dark Prince in the back, dude, you're savage. You're absolutely mad. So we're going to log that as quickly as possible so then we can get the connection on top of the tower, but that didn't work out. Okay, so we have to go for the Electric Spirit and then Valkyrie again. Overall, as soon as the Ice Wizard dies, oh, it didn't die in time. I was so hopeful and optimistic. Do we do him dirty? Are we that type of person? Are we that malevolent of a person that mirrors the log until they die? I think we are. I think we're going bad, guys. I think we're going bad in the bone. So, even more toxic than Rocket Cycle. Mirror log cycle, baby. The newest and proudest innovation of Xbow players worldwide. All right, guys. So, you already know the deal. If this man's going to go for a Valkyrie in the back, we just go opposite lane. We're saying what's up. Dude, are you kidding me right now? You've got Mega Knight Valkyrie, the only man in this world. Well, actually, mid-ladder. You guys are going to say Jake. Apparently, you haven't played mid-ladder long enough to see that the casual Valkyrie Mega Knight is an everyday occurrence in our lives. And sirs, I'm sorry, I've not seen it enough. So, we're going to go in for the calculative mirror skeletons up in here so we can chain on to the Electric Dragon and finish it off. But we're taking a ton of damage. Wow. Okay. Okay, dude. I get it. I get it. You're a certified savage. You've got E-Barbs. You've got Mega Knight and Valkyrie. And we are down in a dumpster position right now. But we're going to lay all the way back in this game. And guys, we are speaking French right now. We are speaking to your souls. It's the most romantic language. So maybe we can just like cajole this man to give us the W. That's the strategy right now. Trying to sweet talk him. And that's working. Look at that, guys. We spoke a little bit of French, and then this man's just like, au revoir, Elixir. I'll see you later, baby dragon. Just drops it at the river. Doesn't even care. So this makes me happy to see people just dedicate all of their Elixir right out of the gate, spam it like a savage, and allow us to come back into this game. So I want to go in for an Expo when I get the opportunity to, but it doesn't seem like I'm allowed that affordability right now. So we're going to drop our first Expo in the back. Then we can consider starting to go in for a mirrored one secondly. I don't want to do it just yet because I assume that this guy's just going to be a savage the entire game. And if I defend, we're probably able to keep that Expo alive then. So that is always a good plan. That is the plan. That is the man. And we got the Expo alive. So good stuff for us. I can follow up with another Expo as soon as I want on double Elixir and start to rattle off value. We can log on top of the princess and whatever he drops nearby. Oh my gosh, well, whatever he drops nearby immediately is going to be the E-Barbs. And maybe we're able to crush them quickly. Dude, if we crush this quickly in Tesla and start tickling the baby dragon to death, maybe we can reset it with the Electro Spirit. Oh my gosh, reset it. Let's go, baby. Get even more value. The Expo is locked and loaded on the tower, and now we are in the damage lead. Also, I was looking at the camera for a second, and the dude immediately starts to spam everything you get at the river. Dude, I'm not allowed to look at things. I need to just stay concentrated at the gameplay because you never know. With these certified savages, they are very, very aggressive sirs. So if you guys are sick and tired of mid-ladder players that just spam, you know, every single anti-ground answer to you that is super beefy and tanky, I think adding Bomber into Expo is just the best way of playing it. How many Expos can we get on the map right now? So right now, we are going to be able to at least get 3. I believe that we can at least get 3. So we're going to go in for a Valkyrie here, so then the Mega Knight just walks into it. We're going to take another Expo on the map, and maybe I'm able to get 4. I don't know, guys. Maybe we can just do them dirty like that. If we get 4 Expos, that's supremely amazing. So we're going to try to cycle like a madman. We're going to drop our Bomber here. We can now get 3. If we just build up an entire power plant of Expos, this man will not be able to stop me. He's going to start spamming into the Expo sauce, and he won't know what to do anymore. So I expect him to go in for an Inferno Dragon at the river. I'd love to stop that with a Tesla. Don't know if I need to, though. Oh, dude, are you literally not going to Inferno Dragon into this? Are you not about that life? What are you thinking, brother? What are you doing? You just keep spamming into the log. We are building the biggest power plant you've ever seen, and he is probably so angry right now, as you guys can see with all the emotes.
Oh no, Stewie's having a tantrum.
So I'm going to go in for another Electric Spirit here. We're going to cycle another Expo as quickly as I can, and we will walk away with a W. I'm going to just put this man out of his misery. He is not having a good time in this game. So we can cycle multiple Teslas here and guarantee the win. I was literally playing with my food for a little bit, but you know what, guys? I 100% agree. Expo players deserve BM in a lot of situations. When I play Expo, if I lost this, I probably deserve the BM. But E-Barbs players, they deserve everything that they get. So you know what, dude? Playing against Expo Mirror, I don't feel that bad beating an E-Barbs player. So to go for the Bomber on defense, we follow up with the Tesla really high, because when he defends the Bomber, it's going to cycle stuff into that, and then we can follow up with an Expo afterwards. Oh, this is exactly what we wanted to see, baby. So with that Electro Spirit, it's going to jump onto the Electro Wizard redirects on top of the wrong stuff, and then I can log on top of the Princess Yo, you're gonna have Mini P.E.K.K.A too. Look at how much value this Tesla's about to get. It's gonna chomp the Mini P.E.K.K.A to shreds too. So overall, I'm stoked about this game. I am fired up and I am ready to roll. I think in double elixir, we can start to cycle maybe like 4 Xbows or something. That's where it gets excessively memey. But in single, I'm going to play a little bit more defensive. I'm going to drop a defensive one here. Maybe he expects me to not play. Oh, wow. Okay. I was going to say, maybe he would just chill for a little bit and let me cycle another aggressive Expo using the defensive one as a win condition. So that's always very fun to do. Like, let's say your opponent plays super passive and they slow roll a Golem or a P.E.K.K.A in the back, and you have a defensive Expo already. They're not going to be ready for it. Like, no one is adequately prepared. Oh my gosh, he princesses at the river. He's like, yo, you have no Tesla. I got this on lock. And little did he know, we had it all under wraps as planned. So what I was saying before is if you drop a defensive Expo, a lot of people will like slow roll and be like, yeah, you have no win condition in cycle. There's no way of you stopping me. And then what you do is you're going for the mirrored Expo in the opposite lane and you snag a tower for free, because they are not ready for it. The defensive Expo will eradicate anything that they drop to try to destroy your regular Expo. We'll try to see if we can make this work in this game, because I don't know if it really sunk into this, man, that I have the amazing mirror Expo combination. So we're going to drop our Expo a little bit lower. We'll see if he wants to do anything here, and we'll start to roll in the opposite lane whenever we're given the opportunity to. So it looks like he's losing almost everything on the left-hand side. We can immediately follow up with an Expo here and Skeleton, so then all the spam goes onto that, and we can log the Princess and the Mini P.E.K.K.A at the exact same time, disrupt the Mini P.E.K.K.A animation, and we are ruining him right now. We are taking names, we are taking towers, and this deck is so disgustingly strong. Wow, even against a balloon player. I can't believe how good Bomber is with Expo right now. In almost every deck, I feel like Bomber has become worse after the readjustment, but it is so much better in an Expo deck because you can actually like afford it with the super fast cycle and get more value out of it. This is literally the only deck that it works better in. So we're going to go for another Tesla. He's just going to lose his princess. We're going to get the lock and we will walk away with the W. It was a pleasure playing against you, man. And it just showcases how strong Expo Bomber fast cycle is, especially with the new addition of the mirror. Don't forget to leave a fat thumbs up on the video and subscribe for more content just like this. I'll see you in the next video.